Hey guys, hey, how you guys are doing? This is gonna be a weird video because you know how like in a confessional you have, your priest on one side of the screen and then they can't see you so you can say whatever you want. Well, just as kind of a funny, I'm gonna do that. Um, yeah. So I think it's funny, and so I'm gonna do it. And some of you might not like it or understand it, but I think it's funny. So let's talk about let's talk about being honest with food. Now, if you've been on my channel for a long time, I do these videos from time to time where I just come clean, and it helps me. It helps me more than people can possibly understand that if I get it out, it's no longer a secret. If it's no longer a secret, then I have no excuse not to fix it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at things. I have no excuse not to fix the issue because I'm not hiding it anymore. So I've been scared to lose any more weight. Okay, so I've been scared to lose past 229 some odd pounds. I haven't wanted to. It makes me uncomfortable. It gives me more extra skin. My skin's already hurting me. These are all little tiny lies that I tell myself in order to feed my addiction. So if you've been here for a while, you already know I have a sugar addiction, I have a food addiction. I'm not a binge eater. There is a difference between binge eating and somebody who just likes to eat fucking garbage when they feel like it. So I'm one of those people who just will eat garbage when I feel like it, because I'll eat good all day long and then I'll have a bag of candy. I'll eat fantastic for every meal, and then before I go to bed I'll have like a handful of crackers or something I don't actually need. But in my mind space, in my head, the what aggravates the shit out of me is that I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not drinking anywhere near enough water. I work out like 4 or 5 days a week, and I'm not getting in the requisite amount of water. I'm also not getting in the requisite amount of protein that I need. For somebody with a distal bypass, I need a ridiculous amount of protein because I only absorb about 20% of what I put in my body. So if I'm filling my body with other things that I'm not supposed to be eating, i.e., let's say potatoes, because I have added potatoes back into my life, and I've added these onigiri rice balls. They're like little triangle rice balls with nori, and the one that I particularly care for is the tuna fish. For some reason, one day I went down to this little gas station by my house. It's not a gas station. And I saw these and I was like, I've seen these a million times. I'll grab one for Evelyn. And it had tuna in it. She doesn't like it. So I'm looking at it and I'm picking through it and I'm like, oh, damn, this fucking rice is good as hell. Oh, hell yeah. It went down easy. It didn't fill me up. It didn't hurt me. It didn't give me super crazy diarrhea with my distal. So in my head, I'm like, protein. Yeah. In my head, I'm like, added carbs to work on. Woohoo! Yeah, okay, just a little bit of carbs, just little carbs. Nori, good sources of vitamin K and potassium and some other horse shit. Iodine and iron. So in my head, that's where I was like, well, I can have one every day for lunch. I don't need a half a cup of rice every day for lunch. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I am in maintenance. That's fantastic. For me, being in maintenance is probably not what you consider in maintenance. Maintenance for me is I do not wish to get any smaller than what I already am at the moment because my skin fucking hurts and it doesn't feel good, and I am not near my normal doctors, and my life has turned upside down and shit is weird for me and it scares me. So what I do is I turn to food. I turn to working out and I turn to food. And when I'm in pain, now here's the thing. When I am in pain, so I have chronic pain. When I'm in pain, I turn to food. When I'm not in pain, I turn to the gym. Those are my two vices. My two vices right there are, if it's a good pain day where I can stand it, I will go to the gym and work out my frustrations and deal with things. If it is not a good pain day, I will turn to food in order to soothe the savage beast which is in my head. So, I'm not drinking enough water. I added potatoes back into my life. That means that I've had chips or I've had French fries or whatever more often than I should. That means that I've had rice for the last week and a half every single solitary day. And if you don't know me very well, I don't eat rice. I rarely eat potatoes. Rarely, ever, ever eat potatoes. I'm a sugar addict. So for me to turn to salty foods, which is the weirdest fucking thing for me, I'm not going downstairs and buying candy. I'm going downstairs and buying, the onigiri balls, which are about, I'm going to say about, yeah. Yep. My fingers are all, I'm double jointed. So I can't, if I could just, they're about this big. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like a little wedge of rice with tuna fish and nori on the outside. So I have one of those for lunch every day. So in the morning I wake up, I have my coffee, which is my coffee and protein shake type thing. I usually have a big old thing of water, and then I have salami and cheese. That's every single solitary day. That's what I have. I wake up, I get up. When I get up, I make my coffee first thing because it helps me use the restroom. I get my water ready, and then I get salami and cheese. Then I go to the gym usually. When I go to the gym usually, I will, take my thing of Gatorade and a water. So I drink my protein water. I drink my Gatorade while I'm there. There's more salt. And then I come home and I'm not thirsty. So when I come home, I will go and get the onigiri ball, and I will eat that with a bag of chips. Well, probably about a half a bag of chips because I don't have room for a full. And when I say the chips, I'm talking about like the little snack size chippy things. I don't need any of that. I don't need to eat any of that. What I need to be eating is chicken breast, a steak, anything, damn near anything else. But my head is like, well, you can't really digest anything. And, I don't have any of that on hand right now, so that means I'd have to cook, where I could just go downstairs, and that's $1, and, I'm already on my way back from the gym, and I'm exhausted, and I'm tired, and excuses. So those are my excuses on why I'm not actually doing what the hell I'm supposed to. Those are my excuses on, why I'm not drinking enough water. And then, like I said, I don't know if I told you guys in this or not. I might have mentioned it, but I can't remember. I've been eating Reese's Pieces. So in order to keep my weight up and to have enough fat, because I have to have a certain amount of fat every single solitary day, and to get in a good amount of fat, I use peanut butter, because peanut butter, in my head, I'm like, well, it's peanut butter. Well, it's peanut butter and sugar, Nirvana. That's not the same fucking thing as eating a spoonful of peanut butter as eating a handful of damn Reese's Pieces. So as you can tell, my logic here is slightly askewed. So I'm having a little rough time with myself today. I'm tired of my own bullshit, so that means that what I have to do is I have to go into the kitchen, and any kind of snacky bullshit that I have, I will be giving to Evelyn's work. I'm gonna go to the gym here in a little while. That means that, I do have a pack of gummy bears somewhere around here. I have boxes of Pocky that I bought from the Daiso that I don't need. I have, I think I have another bag of potato chips somewhere here, and then I have 2 more boxes of the little French fry things that you can microwave that I will be giving away as well, because I don't need them. And here's my face again. I don't need those in my house. I don't need to eat them. I don't want to. I don't need to. I feel bad about myself today. I feel really shitty that I haven't had enough water. And I could tell when I don't have enough water, because I could feel it in my hands. My hands are swollen. My feet are swollen. I could see my face is puffy, like not puffy, because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. If I was eating all this salt, which is what I've been eating because I've been craving salt, if I was eating all this fucking salt and drinking a crap ton of water, then I'd just be peeing it out. Well, I ain't drinking enough water, so of course the salt's just staying in me, and I'm swollen, and I feel gross, and I don't feel good. So that adds to my pain level. I'm not sleeping very well. That adds to my pain level. That there's a million excuses to do shit, and there's a million excuses to not, and I'm choosing not to. So today was just one of those days that I was like, I'm going to get on here because it'll make me feel better to just get it out, and then I have no choice but to act on it, because I'm not hiding anything. If you don't hide anything, there's literally nothing to sneak around. There's no sneaky. I've already said it all. So that means that I have to fix my actions. Yeah, I have to get my ass back on track. And it's not a weight loss point of view this time. And even though I've only been doing it for a couple weeks, that's a couple weeks longer than I needed to be doing it, and I need to quit it because that's not something I want to do. Yes, am I stressed out? Yes. Are there things in my life right now that I can't talk about that are really shitty? Yes. Do I need to take it out on food? No. No, I don't. So, I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day no matter where the hell you happen to be. I do not judge you. I will not judge you on this channel. If you write down your confession and somebody says something, I will eat their damn face for you. I will be glad to fill myself with their face meats in order to make sure that you don't feel bad about yourself. This is a non-judgment zone, and that's what we have here. So I'm honest with you. I hope you guys will be honest enough with yourselves to try to fix whatever's going on with you right now and get yourself back on track. Know that nobody's fucking perfect, and I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Thank you for being here and helping me, because this does help me.